Eyes closed and dreams go free. Got an angel next to me. Hold me close so I can breathe. Let me go so I can live. Where do we go from here? Take me far away.
Namaste and like catch my family and welcome. I put some of the clips. There's more, some of the more funny ones with my friends. They will not share them with me. But no, that was a little, some little fun clips from Lake Powell. Gridded it. That was very interesting. Very ancient place. Very awesome place if you've never visited Lake Powell. It's beautiful. It's normally very cold, but in the summertime it's perfect. So how are you guys doing out there across the planet? Let's crush it. Namaste and like catch, and welcome to morning coffee. All right, let's go ahead and take these glasses off, shall we? All right, you guys having fun out there? Hey, guy. Hey, everyone. Sup, homies. Sup. Yo, sup. Hello. Hi. Hello. All right, let's crush it. Where's Tone? Tone. I've been trying to call you, bro. I mean, like, listen, this guy's up at 5:30 in the morning. I call you about 6:37 and crickets. No, I'm just kidding. Tone's very hard to get a hold of. He's probably up on the mountain meditating. You know what I mean? But we had a lot of stuff to a lot of things to discuss. Goodness gracious. All right. Where to begin? Well, what do you guys think about something? Do you guys think I should do the cards first? Or do you guys think I should do the cards last? You tell me. You guys let me know in the comments on YouTube. And if you guys, let me know. Because a lot of people, they want their oracle readings. And I was staring at all the numbers and the algorithms. And I was like, what makes more sense for what people want? So you guys tell me what you like. You know what I mean? What do you guys? Cards first, tuning in live. Okay. We got a cards first. What's up? We can do cards first. All right, hi, everyone on Earth. We're going to do the cards first. How does that sound? We got a cards last. Cards first and see where it goes. Okay, we're going to do cards first. Our oracle reading shall now commence. All right, we're going to do banners. We're going to go card time for all you guys out there. Let's get into our weekly readings, oracle readings from all the most rad decks on Earth. All right. And I got asked to pull the God and Titans deck. I saw Odin last night, and he was awesome. I call him Old Man. I don't know because I'm one of his kids, but he's got a scar on his face, left side. What else? What would that be? His right side of his face right here. Bang. I'm super pumped to be here as a Nordic with you guys as well, for all my fellow Lyrans and Nordics out there. It is awkward. He said, I'm sorry it's so awkward down there. I know it bothers you on like a deep soul level. Because listen, dude, some of us are straight from Pegasus, and like we're like, oh my God, we signed up to come down here and help these people. And I get that. But I want you guys to know that your higher selves and everyone watching this game gets it. And the fact that we have been so positive, not only in our messages and what we're doing, but they wanted to let you know that everything is in order and that all of the councils are here and standing by monitoring everything. There is nothing unsaid. You can see the entire false narrative falling apart. Okay, cards. I just go right into it. Cards. All right, let's start with our Lyran Oracle for the week. Let's get it. Cards. We're going to switch it up. Okay. Lyrans for this week coming up. Can we not reach in highest? God, this guy. You guys have no idea. I saw a Flash yesterday. That new movie. Very interesting. Peaceful reunion. Reunions bring healing. So, peaceful reunion. Okay, peaceful reunion. That being said, I also, guys, want you to know if there is a fake alien or fake ET invasion thing, all you got to do is go to your closest Lightworker angelic starseed and go ahead and ask them to scan the ship and the beings there. Any high-level empath, every country, every town, every village should at least have one or two. And just don't believe any of the BS that the narrative's going to try to release. Okay, Gosha was mentioning some things, and yeah, it made sense. A little fear-based. You know, those of us who have actually been to combat and stuff, yeah, welcome to the show. But, yeah, so the whole thing about that is just scan anything. You flex your left pectoral. You send like, I don't know, a sonic boom out of your heart, like Guile from Street Fighter. You hit the thing in the chest and goes, your heart on. Okay? Your heart's not on, back up and be like, what are you, gray? Are you from the Federation? Were you a clone grown in a lab? Little lab ass me. No, I'm just kidding. Were you grown in a lab? Come on. It's not that big of a deal. I could probably, I mean, I don't know. How about if we have a fake ET invasion or whatever? Why don't you just call me and I'll stand there and scan every single thing. And I'm like, give me the microphone. You know? Moving on. Oh no, don't do it, bro. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. Parallel Earth, time of peace, relaxation, all is well. Or we're just going to skip that timeline and go right into the Golden Age, which is what I prefer, to be clear. I prefer to go, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to go right into peace, relaxation, all is well. You know what? I'm going to stay there. My vote is to stay in relaxation land. Okay? We understand things are popping off in other countries, sending love and abundance from Sedona. We get it. We have to remove all the turds that have been messing up your life, your entire incarnation, and your parents, and your grandparents, and your great-grandparents. We got to get rid of these guys, okay? So, that being the sense, their term of service is null and void. It is nothing personal. It is a contractual thing, and that's a wrap. So, there are other guardians here to take their positions. All right. God, when you keep it so businesslike, it's not even, I mean, it's not personal. You know, it's just, your time's up, next. You know, just like Tartaria, just like the Giants, just like the Antediluvian, just like a lot of things, okay? Just time's up. All right. Listen. The thing I like about the Antediluvian or Andaluvian? I know the words, but before the flood, I know the Anunnaki were mixing some crazy stuff, especially up in the Busegi Mountains. But God, how cool is it to ride a lion with wings? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have a steed, like someone pulls up on a horse, like, you know, you like just come down land, you're like on a lion with like wings. You're like, what's up, homie? Oh, yours doesn't fly? That's weird. I mean, I don't know. I know you're not supposed to mix things. But a flying lion? Oh my God, bruh. Bruh. I mean, sounds pretty cool. I don't know. You know. Oh, you couldn't get me off that thing. If I had a flying lion, bro, I'd be like, you're like, politics, taxes. I'd be like, I'm going to go get a papaya from Fiji. Gone. You would never get me to do anything here. Babysitting. Endless opportunities. Lemurians. Boom. Endless opportunities. However, I do feel bad for the Minotaurs and things like that, where they actually put a human consciousness in like a half man, half animal thing. That, dude, it's just raw. You can't do it because it gets weird, and then all of a sudden it's just like, I'm the only one of my species, and then it gets even more weird, you know? I don't have an answer to that other than just, you know, sentient beings, please be very conscious of how that being is going to perceive itself. That's all I'm going to say. You know, I mean, they're showing it in Avatar left and right, you know. But I've also heard some weird things about that too. I don't know. For Lemuria. The violet flame, transmutation. That is what this world needs right now. The violet flame, transmutation. All right, violet flame. You know. That's what I'm talking about. Peace and love from the UK. A Griffin. Yes, sir. Gryffindor. Gryffindor. All right. Laugh out loud. You know, we were meant to be flying, not slaving. Yeah, here, you know, we're not going to be slaving soon. So here's the thing. I mean, I kind of know this. Like, they're like, will you calm down? I'm like, I'm going to go take care of something. Like, will you calm down? You know, it's going to be really cool to actually get to relax with everybody. And I just want the opportunity to do the things that I would like to do for humanity and we would like to do for humanity. And I need more time. You can't keep throwing all of these things at us and it's like a loaded deck. And what happens is like, they're like, well, you won't do it in 3, but in 5D, all your dreams will come true. And then I'm like, well, what was the point of coming down to 3D? Like, I don't know. There's some sort of weird numbers games, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, we're still cleaning up lack of parental supervision and weird stuff because no one wants to go all in on something, you know, 100,000 years ago. I just am trying to figure this out because many of us, not all, are both. Not only both polarities, we're like both species. Multiple species in one suit. So I think that's really why they call it diversity. What is it really? I'm a Syrian, an Andromedan, an Arcturian, a Nord, an Anunnaki, a dragon, a Syrian, and I don't know, whatever you want to call what 4 is now, in one suit, you know, and a white royal, right? But it's really weird because I hear all these terms and names and things. And, you know, the whole thing with Yahweh's kids and obviously our Father's kids. The propaganda, like I'm sifting through all of this. And are the Elohim cool? Yes. What percentage? Are the Melchizedek cool? What percentage? Like I'm sitting down here running numbers. You know, the Palladians, there's a group of Palladians that I got in trouble about 11 years ago. Jacking things and stealing things from this planet that were like rogue Palladians. So what I'm getting to, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't matter what you are or what your DNA is what you choose to do with it and the being you wish to become and be. So I don't care what they are or what you are. You choose the type of being you want to be. That's what I'm trying to say, you know. Be the coolest dragon in the universe. I'm like, I'm vegetarian. That shit's weird. You know, and they're like, but how? You're like, I don't let food change my personality. It's awkward. And you just kind of look at them. You know? It's very strange down here. Okay, let's do Gods and Titans. You know what I mean? Just because I ate a banana does not mean I resonate with being a banana. Okay, I'm just kidding. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, whoa, you guys need to pump the brakes. Free will up. Violation is right. Yeah, we dropped here to dismantle this violation, natural order of creation, both as warriors and freaking. Yes, Tone, absolutely. 100,000%. So, I'm trying to make... Oh, yeah, and by the way, the weed comment I made about, yeah, some people want to go to college and stuff, some people want to smoke weed. I was talking about you in the 4th dimension, not in 3D. I know that in the physical, I can tell you the truth about weed. The weed is great if, I don't know if we want to call it great, but weed stabilizes you similar to a sedative. And as far as a sedative or a painkiller, it's a lot healthier than a lot of other things out there. However, on your own spiritual, energetic journey, as your frequency turns up in your body, your frequency will be at a higher resonance than the actual plant marijuana. Marijuana, Mary Jane, right? Can be. So some people are so high frequency, they smoke weed, they actually drop frequency. But when you're unconscious or unaware or going through traumatic stuff, especially growing up in the past, yeah, smoking weed will calm you down and put you in a cool mindset. But what I'm trying to say is that you dead sober, meditating, after you crushed at the gym and taking all your vitamins and you're really taking care of yourself, weed can't hold a candle to you. It's just a freaking sedative. So, people can make up all the stories they want. It's a sedative. Moving on. If you need a sedative, that's fine. That's your choice. But don't, it's a sedative. Bang. Da 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 da. Thor. Let's go. Thor. All right. Thor. All right. Action. We gotta work on my tries, bro. I got you, bro. I got your comic book, bro. Let's do another one. Yeah, so that's all it is for me. And like I said, when you're younger and I don't know, dude, I think a lot of us had ADD when we were younger. And I know in high school and whatever else, there was a lot of stuff. And man, I don't know. It's a different generation now. They're prescribing kids Adderall because they think they got ADD, or they're just bored staring at a teacher because they can multi-process multiple things simultaneously. They're not easily programmable. Oh, they gotta have ADD. We call it ADD. I'm like, I'm not from this dimension. You should call it another dimension. Yeah. We're processing faster than this little baby ass carnival ride can run. That's all. Aries, war. I know my night side picked that. So action and war. So what's going on right now? Probably a spiritual war is popping off right now. Because if it's getting cooler and things are balancing out down here, well, it's because there are probably some, things popping off in other dimensions to make that happen. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. All right, one more. Can we get a light side card? I know you snuck that in. They're laughing on the night side. Let me get a boom. Yes. We want everyone to be happy and to step into their purpose. Your wait is almost over. Okay. I like that. Patosh. Dash. Inventiveness, Vulcan. Invent the future that you want to be a part of, right? Focus upon it. Vulcan, inventiveness. All right. Let's check out some comments, then we're going to keep pulling cards. We got a lot of cards to pull today. All right, I don't even know. We got too many things. Yep. Spirulina, baby, Laura Roach. Like I said, each of us, self-medicate however that is for you. I'm just trying to say, yes, Thor. Just, been there, done that. You know what I mean? All this stuff. CBD, sure. You get the same things and you don't get, you don't need to get loaded, Doing your breath work and meditating, you guys' third eyes turn on and you really develop it. Dude, it's like every time you close your eyes, you're like staring at a DMT trip, minus all the vibrant colors because your brain is creating those chemicals. You're not getting it from an outside source. Scuba diving in Fiji. I love it. All right. That's what's up. You guys have any specific questions? We can pull these on the cards. Yeah. Okay. And is militarized. Yeah. I don't know. The people, that were doing, smoking pot back in the 70s, the pot these days is a little different. It's not the same strains. Let's just say. North Node just entered 29 degrees. I love it. Aries is war on fire. North Node just entered in Aries. Oh, well, see, you need the astrology to have it all make sense. They're pointing at star codes. Astro Oracle. All right, let's get a star code here. Watch, in the future, I'm making a video, and like in the City of Light, you're like, yeah, so I got some goats. Let me introduce you to my new goat. This is Spike. The wave pool's crushing. I don't know. We figured out the compression wall barrier, so we can get a little more of a pop on the left. What else is going on? The frequency garden is popping off. We're growing things 30-40% faster. Like, I can't wait till we have this exact same conversation in a different platform, but when abundance is already here. And that's where I keep putting myself. And that's what really manifestation is about. You keep putting yourself in the timeline where everything works out. You know, the issue is that you have to manifest it, right? You can't think about negative things and manifest abundance in your life. That's not how it works. You're choosing what you manifest. Astro card for this week coming up. Numbers again. Let me see what we got. RV. They got things going on. RV. Touch. Square, semi-square, quincunx, tension, 54. So there's tension about this coming to fruition, the RV. There's tension. There's the powers of old thinking that they know how it's going to go down, but they cannot control the quantum system. So I think the RV 54, there was 36, 26, 32 before, I believe. Now it's 54. What keeps getting pushed? There's tension. There's something, 54. Hopefully that's 54 days. What was this one? 30 days. Think. Oh, think tension. Look. Think. There's tension about this coming out. Jasara about. So the tension probably be the war that's going on to actually take back control of this planet and have it be restored to humanity. You know. I want to share something too. Maybe it's too much. But I thought to myself, I was like, they have these theme parks all over the planet. And I always imagine being a being downstairs. Like, you never come out and see the sun. Ever all the Terrans will get you and shoot you and all this stuff. I was like, why can't they make a theme park on the surface where there's actual interaction between different species that actually live on this planet? And who the heck said they had to separate everything and keep everything separate? It's because of the insecurity of those in power that beings in inner earth, right? We might actually find a common bond and change the world together, and it's outside of their power or control. All you can do is when one group, say the military, meets a new ET species, the military's main functions, don't let anyone else talk to these beings because we're trading technology for them. And then you have all these corporations, including all the countries that need to be completely collapsed, doing the same thing. It's just very strange. I thought, why can't we have like a designated place where everyone, it's called like Paradisio, and there's 4 or 5 species that live there and everyone's chill, and they actually, for humans that want to go hang out and learn things from beings that live on our planet, why can't we do that in like a spa life environment? Why does everything have to be so cryptic and hidden? Because the powers that were don't want the real truth or information shared with you. That's why, because knowledge is power. So you got to understand, like, there's powers that keep you from beings that actually do want to talk to you and communicate, right? And I don't mean downstairs like negative, lower dimensional, lower astral 4D, or like just weird shit in the ground that should be buried. No. I'm talking about there's inner earth beings from Telos. There's different Nordic groups. There's something about it. And like I said, there's a lot of Nordic groups that are actually living amongst the population now. There's just something about this place, like in how it was set up. I can tell it had lack of, probably happened in like late 1700s. There was a decision made in how and what was going to be shared, and everything was going to be sent to these occult groups to be controlled by the quote unquote, lamest bloodlines in the last 26,000 years. But there's just something very awkward to me as a galactic being when I think about things. I'm like, they can make a theme park, have 1,000, 5,000 people show up a day, take classes like it's Jurassic Park. You can even have plexiglass and you guys interact. But if I was a being locked downstairs, couldn't even see the real sun forever, I would at least like to come up and have a spa day on the surface where I know I'm not going to be shot at. It's just very strange how this animal farm, this funny farm is set up. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And it's not galactic in any sense of the word. So, there is a way that the public could interact in a mellow way. You could have a Zoom call. You could chill and just be like, look, we're part of the Galactic Prime Directive. We're here to share wisdom and knowledge. We're not sharing any of the weird shit. Like, there's a positive way to do this. And these beings lack imagination. They lack, and they have way too much insecurity and fear about something else coming in here and taking their power from them. They should be able to share freely. We shouldn't have to do these cabal turds, shouldn't have to even be thinking about doing a fake ET invasion with Project Bluebeam and drones flying behind it. The whole thing just seems like a 1956 brain. And whatever that brain could create in 1952. And the maximum imagination that being could create, or that group. It reminds me of a bunch of old beings, old men that lack the true wisdom which comes from within. And I feel like Creator kept that wisdom from them because they chose a dark polarity, hence black heart functionality. Creator's a large child who wants everyone to get along. Anyone that doesn't get that, you need to open your heart. That's all. Okay, we're done with the Astros. One more for the Astros. Yeah, even the whole function of how we get information here, it's very silly. It's very silly. Yeah, they lack knowledge and wisdom. They lack the depth. People don't want to stare at the depth of their soul, because once you start asking real basic questions like why this is, you realize that you have the power to change everything. But people don't want the responsibility to be those beings to change it. I believe here at Team Light on this planet, we are those beings. And we chose to come down here to serve a very specific purpose for the collective. And opposition confrontation. This is what we're leaning against. It's the opposition. Right? It's the Sakar turds. It's fucking the Grey Collective, whatever it is, Zetas. It's these guys that don't want us to become completely aware of everything, because you know what's going to happen? Let me tell you about something about opposition. Do you know who are the most scared? And why they don't talk about this and other channelers don't talk about this? I'll tell you why. They're worried. Very worried that the human species is going to explode and feel their true power, soul power, and come after all of those beings that took 10,000 years from them. Once you watch a Blu-ray movie of what's happened to us, how is that going to make you feel? And how many people out there really are like Yeshua, like turn the other cheek? Some of us are like, where are these dudes right now, bruh? Right? It's about to be Halo up in this B. Just being honest. What is polarity? The light side wants you to forgive. Your night side might be like, it's time for payback, Holmes. Give us 500 years. We're coming for all of you. I don't know. But there's something they're very worried about. Or they wouldn't try so hard to control this planet. Put it together. They're very, I don't know anything about the Zim, but I have heard you do get a different price point, apparently, at the Redemption Center based upon your project. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I have heard. Okay. Mandela's because of CERN. We're already taking them out. Howdy from Texas is what's up. And here's the thing. It's not that, we don't want to make anyone scared. They know in their soul, like, yeah, maybe we took this thing a little too far. For some of us to be called here, for me to be called to incarnate here, bro, and tone in some of us, yeah, they saw the probable timeline. Shit was going off the rails. So, but what they called in is a higher ordinance of beings and higher selves who are now here. They should have kept quiet and just let this thing run in the golden age, and the 9/11 should not have happened. We should have had this whole flip over in the early 90s. They took this thing into a place where certain beings had to show up. So thanks for allowing us to be here. We're really, excited to be here. But again, the whole point is everyone getting along. I'm not into this, you're this and I'm that. Nah, dude. It's about who you are and how you treat others. That's your true character. That's your true candor. That's who you really are. It's how you treat yourself and how you treat others. Anything other than that is a bunch of propaganda bullshit. Sorry. I mean, if you can't love yourself, how can you love someone else? If you can't respect yourself, you can't respect someone else? So it's really your level of consciousness and your emotions in your heart. But people want to hide in their logical minds because there they feel safe. The universe is not safe. It's not a safe place. The universe has a bunch of crazy things out there. But what I can say is the love for one another and saving one another, and your ship goes down. You know, how many ships have gone down in portals and they're somewhere in between and someone has to go rescue them? It's the love of your family and the love of your friends why you go and put your life at risk to do that. It's not because of warring tribes. There's a lot of other things that happen in the universe that has nothing to do with war. You know, crazy things happen in the universe, dude. Technologies glitch, you know. All right, 100 and facts. All right. I'm just opening your mind a little bit to like, wow, I'd never thought about that. Why can't we do that? I'm like, I don't know why we can't do that. Why can't we have a place on Earth dedicated to this is like the Galactic Federation of Worlds or Earth Alliance hub. And if you'd like to have a Skype call, a Zoom call, and ask nice questions, it can all be monitored. My whole thing is like just positivity. You know, like, hey, try these herbs, or hey, try this. Have you tried this frequency? I know there needs to be some sort of scholastic school that's not a shock and awe campaign with ships coming down from the sky. It just blows my mind that you need to have ships coming down from the sky. I feel like I'm in the 50s, dude. I feel like I'm in someone's broken dream from the 50s. I feel like I'm in Ted Turner's broken dream. Just like, you know, just like the Guidestones, broken dream. It just, you know, whatever. Vision, contemplating the future. Yeah, that's what we're doing together right now. How do we want the future to look? We are all contemplating the future. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I don't care what you look like, dude. Again, these guys are never going to get me on that. I'll flex some mandibles on you. I'll pop and lock. I like the Degu mock. I'll be like, I'll do a little freaking titanium, you know, tap dance on you. My thing is, what is the easiest way to get the entire graduating class and those that maybe weren't going to graduate an opportunity to evolve? Evolve. Like, I just keep going there, like, evolve. And miracle, making a difference. That's what we all do in our lives, right? We make differences. You guys are making a difference right now in all your friends and family and everyone you interact with across the planet. You guys share out your videos, share out my videos. We're making a dent in the collective consciousness and we're waking people up. Okay? They try to do some weird shenanigans. I'm going to have class 4 night vision goggles staring at it going, yeah, it's bullshit. I can see the drone flying behind it. Like, I'm not going for this. I'm sorry. We're not doing it. How does that sound? Maybe it'll work in Indonesia. It ain't going to work in the States, bruh. Unless you want to feel fear and all this jazz. Like, I don't know. I suppose a lot of focus over here in the States. You know, we used to represent democracy and freedom. And I think we need to represent that once more. You know? Just the wrong people in charge. As soon as John F. Kennedy, bro, was taken out, dude. And I think his name's Johnson. Oh my God, that freaking spineless worm. I don't know. I keep tracking like why I had to be here, and I realize I'm like, oh, okay. So these actions took place long ago. Got it. You know. Some of these guys, man. All right, we're doing Galactic Heritage cards. Hot potato. Earth, future. It's a melting pot. So listen, it's a melting pot. We are hybrids. We have a bunch of different soul pieces in this human suit. I'm 100% human, right? So what I'm trying to get to is that my spirit is not just like yours. No one's from Earth, just so we're clear. No one, you know? So we're all visitors here, but the future of Earth, what does that look like to you? You know, I keep thinking of like Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm walking into the cafeteria and there's like 4 or 5 different species there. And I'm like, hey, hit me up. I'll take you next time. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, just give me my outfit. It's like the real Star-Lord. It's like, oh my God, just can we get back to who we really are? I feel like we're breaking a brainwashing brain pattern. And those of us who have woken up from it we're like, oh my God, this place is like so rudimentary for that they teach the civilian world, while in the corporate ICC and the SSP, they're telling all the guys the truth. Not really the truth. I mean, there's from what I heard, they're telling people on Mars that Earth blew up so they could slave them out. I don't know. That's probably a little ridiculous, don't you? Oh man, just laziness. You're just lazy. I can't tell you. Well, why is slavery, you know, not only is the worst thing you could ever do, but what is it really? It's because the beings that are in control of it are lazy. They're lazy. They're not superior. They're some of the most lazy beings in the universe. No one wants to say that out loud. You're lazy. You know? I'll save that one for next time. They said this, Zeta Reticuli present, renewed hope. I hope there's some cool Zetas out there. There are. I've met some cool ones. Present, renewed hope. Okay? It's really a belief system that has changed so much. So it's not really the species. It's what everyone used to believe at a certain point in time. Right? So maybe the cards is the way to do this. You guys like it? Yep, no banks. Yep, it's laziness. It's insecure and lazy. That's what it is. It's not, that's all it's ever been. Or you have a species that has advanced technology. Say you had 10,000 beings from some other place. I don't want to start talking smack, but I was about to. And you have superior technology. And then you take superior technology, go to about 5, 10 different planets. You take over these planets. You turn everyone into a slave to make stuff for you. You haven't grown. You may be stealing your technology from other beings. But the truth is, you and your own energy, that's why they have species that are de-evolving. I don't know if you saw some things on Gaia, on Cosmic Disclosure. My brother Kramer, he straight rips and says, yeah, certain beings can de-evolve. If you don't have passion, if you don't have your fire, if you don't have the soul spark, you get lazy. And then it takes about 1,000 years and the whole thing comes apart. You had a bunch of AI mowing your lawn for 5,000 years. All of a sudden, the AI becomes conscious and comes after your ass. You had a bunch of different slave colonies that doing all your stuff, doing all your homework. And all of a sudden, they come to a certain level and they go, we're not doing this anymore. And everyone revolts. It's a basic thing that it's so inherent when you hear it. It's laziness, insecurity, and yeah, some beings have a head start on us. So what, dude? It doesn't mean their soul is older than yours. No one ever said that. I've seen beings that are in other dimensions that I'm older than, that are way higher than me. And I'm like, how did you even get up there? I used to talk about certain things. I don't want to talk about them right now, but there was a comment that after Tartaria, or after this huge cataclysm. No. It was after the flood. Certain beings on the night side almost got a free level up. Like they got to jump up on the night side as like recompense for the entire game being wiped. I don't know who agreed to that. Because I've met beings, I'm like, how did you ever get into this dimension? I was like, from what I've seen, how did you ever earn that position? Like, it blew my mind. I'm like, are they just handing out free level ups over here? I'm just trying to be honest. There's a lot of shenanigans and contractual things on this planet. And a lot of beings that are where they are right now didn't earn it. So, why do we have some of our higher selves are awesome? Some of our higher selves are lazy, are lazy. And you're like, how did you even get to where you are? I'm completely confused. So I know for a fact some of us are like grandma or grandpa in the suit. That's what it feels like. Your grandma or grandpa in the suit staring at everyone like they're teenagers. But I never am about separation. I'm always about what are you good at? How can we help each other? How can we modify or alter a slight change here and a slight change there that brings everyone together where we can all see eye to eye, heart to heart. Okay. That's really what it is. That's what a high-level ambassador does. Okay. And again, I'm working towards being an ambassador. That's what I want to be. I was the warrior and all that stuff. Dude, I got nothing else to prove on this planet. Maybe a couple more fun things I'd like to do. But as far as the ambassadorship, I just want to become a better version of myself and not make the same mistakes I did in the past. Thus, creating a better future for all. And as we all come together, you guys are all going to be going through the same lessons I'm going through within myself. Each and every one of you. Some of you guys have already gone through this. Some of you guys are about to go through this. And some of you guys are in the middle of it, like I am. Wind spirit. Circulation, clearing, impetus. Wind spirit. Clearing. Right? Clearing. All right? That's what's up. Yep, we need better reps for Earth. Straight up. All these guys making these decisions on like the Jupiter space station. I'd love to go there and telepath with beings. I don't need the injections like Corey had to get. Some of us don't need all the bells and whistles, bruh. Some of us are like, just, can I go ahead and... No, please let me meet them and interact with them. This fast, I'll understand the polarity. This fast, I'll understand that, like, what it is. They're so scared of real galactic beings, us, being here, because we realize their entire control platform is BS. And it's almost like something you teach third graders. You're like, oh, you're not still trying that third grade. Hey, listen, dude, I graduated college. Your entire curriculum is outdated. Can someone please find me someone else who's not completely brainwashed and Riri? Oh, hi. Are you his boss? Hey, do me a solid. Can you call your boss and do me another solid? When you call him, can you have him put his boss on the phone with me? I'd really appreciate it because I can't do the middle management. It bores me. You know? Don't waste our time, dude. We're very awesome beings and we don't like our time wasted because we really want to help that much. Every single day we wait for this RV is one more day I'm going to have to bust my hump to create what needs to be created in a smaller allotted timeline. That's what I feel like. I mean, I don't get frustrated about the RV not being here right now. You know what frustrates me? I have at least 2 to 3 cities I need to build that need to be foundationally sound. And every single day we're distracted from this want. It's another day I'm going to have to pull a double or a triple to get it done on time. But again, you know, like there's other reasons why it's not about the money, bruh. I'm good. It's about, wow, I really want to do this. I really want to help the maximum amount of people. I really want to wake up as many people as possible. I really want everyone to, I would just like to create a room where you sit there in the chair and you can talk to your higher self. Drop the mic. Okay, the walls are vibrational. You oscillate in the 5th dimension. You got holograms. You got mirrors spinning. All of a sudden, your 5D steps into the room, and maybe your throat chakra's not on, but the guy can write on a board. Can you see me now, brah? Yeah, you're not alone. I mean, I would just like some of that tech that Tesla had. I don't know if you guys seen the pictures. There's crazy stuff you guys can show through frequency and vibration. Everything, really. But, yeah, that's all I want. So all these naysayers or atheists or whatever you got in the universe, you just go, hey, why don't you go send your uncle into the room and in about 30 minutes, let me know how that jars him awake, right? Because if everyone thinks there's no repercussions for your actions, everyone acts a fool. If you knew your entire bloodline is staring at you 24/7, 365, every single being that you've ever come in contact with is staring at you 24/7, 365 and can punch in on you like clicking a button on a calculator, you'd act differently. The only thing they do, that's why they push this weird negative, Debbie Downer, night side polarity, because that's the only way they can get their narrative pushed into the population. If you knew that everything's monitored 24/7, 365, you'd be on better behavior. Anyways, that's all I like to say. Bam! That's what's up. I love you guys. I love you guys and fire. Just fire, fire, fire. Yo, brah. And listen, they're not watching you do everything. I'm just trying to say that people would act in more accordance with the universal law if they knew that their loving family was always around them, especially people born maybe without parents or an orphanage, or you think that no one's got your back. If you could always close your eyes and see there's 30 of your ancestors around you in robes going, "You got this, bro," teaching you how to skateboard, trying to push you up as best they can. I'm like, "You're dense, the whole game changes. It just... And I think that's what faith is for a lot of people, and that divine love, But again, we're down here in unconscious land because they want you to make your own decisions. My thing is that if you're going to have people make their own decisions, someone being brainwashed is not a decision. That is literally an operational environmental attack upon their energy field and should be treated as such. That is not free will. So... there are beings, I don't know. I don't want to get into the deal. They're way over the line on about 9 out of 10 things. Again, transmutation, cellular intelligence. Bang! Cellular intelligence. Oh, back to card time. Sorry, guys. Card time. Oh, what else was I going to say? Bang, bang, bang. You guys, the hats are back in. The Teamlight hats are back in the store. Please get your hats. You guys always message me if you guys want your swag. The Teamlight hats are back. We ordered as many as we could, so when those are gone, it's going to be a hot second before we get more. But the hats are in the shopping cart right now, teamlightstore.com. And we also have the Freedom Sale going on. Coupon code's FREEDOM, teamlightstore.com. Another thing, too, I always forget to say, when you guys go to teamlightstore.com, sign up, put your email in. If anything happens with the RV and I straight ghost, get ready for it. I'm not going to violate an NDA. But when I ghost, the only thing we probably will be doing is sending anyone who's in our newsletter. We'll be sending newsletters and things, and that's maybe how we'll be in contact with you. So, that we have a lot at stake and there's a lot of things going on. I don't know how this thing's going to roll out, but I'm telling you, if you go to teamlightstore.com, sign up to be on our email list. So if anything does happen or whatever, we can still be in contact and send you guys things. That's all. I never say that. I've never said that. I just want you guys to know that. I always forget. So go ahead and do that. I love my hat. Thank you. They don't need to see that. You know what I mean? All right. Bang. So that's what. I love you. I just agree. I could tell you guys so many funny stories, bro, about when my third eye came on. It's too much. I think I'm going to save it for my stand-up comedy. Oh my God, I have you guys laughing so hard. You guys, it's ridiculous. You think you're alone, you're not alone. You know what I mean? It's very interesting. Okay, put it together. We got, there's another card. I'll do a Celestial Freak. Wait, I already did this. I'll do, no, I got a... There was a deck I grabbed. Oh, we did Gods and Titans. We did this. Okay, right over here. Did I do the unicorns? I don't think I did. The Nords. You're welcome. Anything specific you'd like to share with them? Ryan, your mannerisms are funny, but you want me to say that? You need to understand the importance of your choices right now and what that really looks like. Everyone has the opportunity to grow through evolution, but they must choose what level they would like to attain or work towards in that evolution. Not everyone is the same. Many of your light side aspects would like to apologize for not being in there in the physical with you. However, we were always with you. when a planet is cloaked, such as this, it becomes very dangerous for us, and many have been captured, assisting humanity. It is not easy to hide your light in such a dark place. Your prophecies will be fulfilled. Everything is in alignment with divine order. Many of you already know this. For those beginning their journey, know that the light and the path has been lit. Follow your light. Follow those that which hold the light bearers or light, and do not be swayed. The light bearer thing is just overused and been taken over, similar to different symbols. Just follow the lights, and you shall be rewarded for in heaven the kingdom awaits his children to come home. And the kingdom knows that the brightest lights go through the most. And that's why they are the brightest. All right. Before I get emotional over here. Thank you. Divinity. We're just going to end with that, ladies and gents. Just remember how divine you are. Remember how loved you are. Remember that everyone's rooting for us in the whole universe. Yeshua, the whole God clan, the angels, right? Everyone is rooting for you. And for all those that are going through transmutation and maybe choosing something new in this life, remember that love is the answer. Coming together is the answer. And once again, regaining your sovereignty and freedom to choose your own destiny and what that shall look like for you in the generations to come. My name is Rion, and it's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Check out the new stuff at Teamlight Store, and see you guys next time. Alrighty. Peace.